Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Where'd that card go? Welcome, welcome. Where'd that new card go I had, Daddy? Thought I brought it in here. Let me go get my new card that I had.
What?
I was trying to find a new card. I done started my life. Just say, hey, 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 hey. Oh, crap. Oh, crud. Cruddy duddy. Cruddy duddy. There's the new one. Let's put you in there, you little new one, you. Oh, what do they say? Oh, baby, what is this spirit you say? We thank you, Spirit Team, for shining through and through and giving us a message like you do. We want to tell you thank you much for coming in this quick like you do and such, and giving us a message that helps the collective, and we help to shift your focus. Na, 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 na. On the mansion lawn it said, I'm shifting focus on the mansion. We're getting a mansion one day, God said. What is it, Spirit? Now, I want to do the kitty cats first, not my cards. These ain't my cards. But we do love the kitty cats. Let's see what the big kitty cats has. Oh, expect the best, bye-bye. I can do it. You have to drop the T in order to trust that you can do it. Take the leap. Meow. The cat is taking the leap of courage, of faith, and it's like every time I do this, I expect the best. But maybe you was doubting, and that's why you never got nothing. I had that feeling before. I mean, I've doubted myself so many times, but I mean, if people has made money off my cards that I made, then I expect I can do anything, just like they do. I mean, that's how you got to look at that, okay, collective? And I thank you, and I hope you hit like, and I appreciate you, okay? When you start coming in, I thank you. I ain't paying no mind to it, so hello, and I hope that you get a message. I can't hardly hold these cards, these kitties now. Spirit, not 14. Let's do them like this. Kitty cat, kitty cat. Where did you go? We are going to pick a little kitty, though. We're going to pick this kitty cat, this one, hang on, that cat, and then we're going to pick this cat, okay, that cat, and then we're going to pick this cat, and then we're going to say, which one, eyes closed, which one's this one, eyes closed. And one more, this one. That's all the kitties we're getting, okay? And we don't know what it says, but fullness will be granted instead. You feel like your life is so full, but cautious beware, there's a big dog knocking your plants off the stand. It could be cats. Now let's keep going. They said you are aloof and you look like you're crazy too. But Spirit said they are entitled and they think they know everything, but they don't trust in their self like we do. Okay, now let's see what it said. Spirit said what it say, baby kitty, hey, hey, hey. Oh, baby, it said it's true. It said Self-care, taking time to cleanse yourself. It's true. There's a watcher watching you. So there's a watcher watching you cleanse yourself. Somebody's spying on you when you're cleaning yourself. Oh, Lord, they're going to get in trouble. They are the lower entities. They like to creep in and spy when you're bathing, it said. But maybe they're just, these people are watching you be your own witness at this moment. Let me stand the little kitties up back here like this, okay? So maybe somebody's been watching you take care of yourself the way that Spirit told you to. And they see the courage that you have inside of you, okay? You're being your own witness. You are reaching the stars every time that you do this. You have a watcher in the background that knows that you've been taking care of yourself, reflecting, cleansing yourself, cleansing your energy, cleansing your space. And maybe you need to do this today. Well, you just have to get up and do it. Yeah, I do too. I need to do some more things around here. We'll do it. We'll get it done. We get it done, babies. Then it says prosperity, have it all, worth the risk. Look. So look, you're going to see that there is a star, somebody that's famous has been watching you. And they thought that you already had it all, but I think they already had it all. And they admire your strength of character. They admire something that you do. And, you know, look at this curious cat coming out of the pencil bag. It's coming out of a pencil bag, you know, like you had at school, them little pencil bags. I don't know how it did that, but it looks like the colors look, everything is smearing together at this moment. Everything is meshing. So stay courageous and prosperity will come. To you, you're going to reach your destination just by taking the risk. That's all, I mean, that's all you got to do is just take the risk on yourself, okay? Now, let me see what one of these star cards will do. And then we'll use my 3,000 cards, some of them in a minute. First, we'll use these. And then we got book knowledge. So, maybe this watcher has realized that your name is written to have this destined path, whichever it is that you're choosing, I don't know. But destiny is going to unfold today in this message for someone. You're unlocking something that maybe you're worth the risk to make your own book. And maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you are an open book and you help other people out here. And these people that you helped to heal, maybe they're going to help you to bring your money in. Well, good. I've been needing that, but I mean, it don't matter. It'll do it or it won't. You know, I believe myself. I believe that. Okay, so keep on doing your healing. Okay, crystals out there. It said. Let's keep one more of these. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me, collective. Sorry. Direction, footprints, direction. So, Spirit, what are you saying? There is somebody that is directly, has been a witness to whatever you're being led and called forth to do. This could be spiritual, or this could be spiritual work that you're doing, or somebody witnessing you do that. But you're going to see that there's people being directed to your place, and that's because of a star. Have the courage to do that. Well, thank you for that, you star person. We just love you so much for doing it. Palmistry, they love you, Palm. My name is Windstar, Pound Star Oracle. All these cards I make, that's their name. And that's my name. It's Pam. That's my name. Don't wear it out, okay? And yes, you're being directed to interpret something. Well, my hands will interpret this for you because my hands drew this. Welcome to my fun house. My hands drew this. Just like an artist, like that it is, like a little clown fun house, okay? That's why you want to stay for them little cards, ain't it? You know that Palmerton, look at that. Are you a Palmer? You can read palms? Well, ain't that funny? My best friend in school, her name was Jean Palmer. She had 2 brothers, I know. And I know that there's one. I'll keep that to myself. Ain't that funny? Authenticity. So your direction is to interpret authenticity. My cards will tell you who is authentic and who ain't. That's what they do. Because I was stolen from so much. It will tell you through these cards. The star, that's the witness to what I've been doing. More than one, trust me. They understand this, okay? And they understand numbers, okay? Well, I'm trying to understand numbers, but not as, I need to put my hands more into looking at the numbers, don't I? But I don't do that. I don't ever do that, it said, but maybe I need to, me and you, okay? We're just focusing on taking care of ourselves, and everything will come together just whenever it does, like it's supposed to. Not going to dwell and moan or bitch or cry for a part of our fortune when they know, same as you and I, that we know that fate led you to do this. Whatever it is you're getting ready to create with your hands. Your 2 hands, like my 2 hands created all these cards, all these cards, all these cards. Here, all these cards. That ain't even all of them. I can't gather them all up. Some old wild witchy woman at the kitchen? What? Well, maybe they says I'm a witch. Well, I'm not a witch. I just like drawing and making oracle cards. If that's a witch, well, then I'm a witch. But I do know when somebody might be getting ready to be cut off. And I will tell you to be aware of this, that you got to cut people, places, and things off. That's some wisdom and the secrets of the dead telling you this, that they all embody your essence. So look, you're a hoot, you're a toot. Remember, did they all say you're a hoot? Made fun of that. Remember all them readers that said that? How'd they find that? How'd they find that essence, embody your essence? How did the hoot did they do that? Well, they did it because they come to a healer and then they get jealous because we speak our opinions. But boy, they can sure speak theirs. And I told them there was these squiggly things under the pyramids. This card is what, 3 years old? 3.5 years old? But that's why Spirit's going to make it rain money blessings on me and some of my collective that's been taking care of themselves. Because this is like church to them. My artwork is like church to you all. Well, thanks for hitting like, and now you're wanting to be collaborative. Thanks. That's how you get money blessings, you see. When you quit being jealous and we just do it like teamwork, okay? That's the good news is coming. Good news is coming to Star, look, because your big long neck helps them all to see that you are the great opportunity that opened them up to something spiritual, which was healing. Healing. This divine feminine brings healing. I'm Aquarius. That's why my star looks better than anybody else's. That's the card they all want to buy. Did you know that? Trust me, I know that. Oh, and wow, you're going on a new path that is divinely guided. And Bella said, my dog Bella, when she's a little baby, look. She said, that's when your money blessings will come on this new path that you was divinely guided on. Okay?
Your long neck allows you to see things from a higher vantage point because maybe you're divine feminine that brings the justice. You got a lot of Libra in you. I do. All right. So now we'll read some of mine and see what it says. I want to get some of these new ones I've been working on and see what it says first, okay? Push these back over there. Push them over there, and then we'll throw that over here. But I still did want to look at... Hang on, I need to make room on the table. Scoot over, you darn cards. Don't fall off. Let me get two of these and see what it says, okay? What's spirit? You just throwed it in the floor. Hang on, excuse me. Excuse me, I know my hearty's died. I know. Before you tell me it looks goofy, I know it does, okay? It says, what's this? Apocalypsis. Apocalypto. The star watching me. Hello, Mel Gibson. Are you watching me? I love that movie. When are you going to make Apocalypto 2 like I've been wanting you to do? We've been wanting to see that movie now, okay? It said, the unknown becomes known and guides the way. So look, your knowledge, you're the guide. You've been the guide this whole time, this whole way for others. That's why these others are stepping in, because your hands brought, when they were directed to your path, your hands with your work that you created, your authenticity, your numbers should precisely be higher than theirs. And now they know they're going to help you. These are the ones in tarot and oracles that I helped in. That's what it's talking about, okay? Well, good. Make it go up. Give me them dollars. I need some dollars too, okay? For this work that I do must be amazing. Everybody else can make dollars on it, okay? So why can't the original artist make some? I didn't make these cards or these or these. I mean these cards I made that they take from, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, the comic. Hello, my comedians. Hello, Crystal Comedian. Who are you? Are you a comedian? Oh, I appreciate you. Hilarious, ingenuous, and a spirited, easygoing little kitty. You're a cat. Meow. So you're healing with laughter, baby. So you're going to see something real funny. And then the dark would be a brooding drunk, it said. Dark side, sarcastic, harsh, brooding drunk. And I read this from the deck of cards that, you know, what this card meant. I wrote it around the side, which anybody with sense, they would do that. Because then you know what these cards mean, okay, from the people that made them, okay? Like, see, I know what mine mean when I made it, like September. I know what that means. That's Virgo. That's when everybody harvests the wheat and the, you know, and hay, the crops. That's when you harvest your blessings now, baby. So comic. So maybe you're going to go to this comedian and they've helped you to heal and you help them to heal. Now they're not a brooding drunk no longer. That's amazing. Direction? Why did everybody leave? I don't know. Direction the river. They're going to bring some more back. Well, thank you for that. Acceptance, grace, and reflection and forgiveness. So look, a stream. So I am doing the direction of a live stream right now. And this flow, you're going with the current. See, the direction is accept that grace has been shown to you, okay? Quit feeling like your torment of emotions flooding and overwhelming you. See, it's not doing that. You're not letting your emotions overflood and overwhelm you anymore when you're doing a live. See? Thank you, Spirit Team. You come through and you took that old craziness away like you always do, okay? And this landed on book the one, oh gosh, the one. The oracle serves, loves, accepts, and resonates. There is one, the one, unus mundus, unus mundi. that, oh, and the dark said, ignores, emits, excludes. So there is this one person that keeps omitting you from being authentic. They're too worried about numbers. No, authenticity ain't nothing to do about fucking numbers, buddy. I cussed it. I'm sorry, I did. But I was over a minute in the video, so I can't get trouble for it. Because I've seen so many other people cuss like crazy. But they get dollars. That's funny, ain't it? We love how it resonates with everyone, the way I interpret. That's why the one that's been excluding me from making money, they need to be looked into, don't they? YouTube is the only one I put my work to. I don't have even TikTok anymore. I had like 900 subscribers over, and I just quit going over for probably about a year and a half. I don't even go there because it was too much information. It was goofy coming all the time. You have to sit there and listen to all this shit, and that's why I quit. I was like, I don't care about numbers. I can't deal with having to hear all that crap that you don't need to. That's why I quit doing TikTok, okay? Maybe y'all did too, because you realize that. So, the way I communicate resonates, or the way you do, is resonating with the one soulmate, the king, it said. Hello, king. The light, benevolence, divine leadership, service, nobility, and emperor. The ruler, the commander, the emperor, and the dark side would be oppression and misuse of their power and corruption. So the authenticity lies with you, the leader that has given love and forgiveness. You reflected that out. And you're not a drunk. So keep, and everything that's not known, it always becomes known a funny way through my artwork. You'll see that. And I mean, I can use these other people's cards and it'll tell us too, like it's doing right now. And that's how you know it must be true. So somebody's trying to act like you're not authentic, even though they know for a fact that all these people has been directed to your path, and they say things that you taught them. Well, there's your proof of who's authentic. Okay, there's your proof. How much star reaches for the stars, because she knows her Jupiter placement, her Saturn placement, and all that. That's why. Alright, so thanks for watching me, King, whoever you are. King Comedian, we love you too. We thank you. Let's see what it says. It said, the ocean. They live near the ocean. The king that lives near the ocean, it said. The unconscious, the depths incomprehensible. The light side, deeper than deep, big dreams, discovery. And then the dark would be subsumed, drowned, polluted, unpredictable. I don't know what that word means. S-U-B-S-U-M-E-D. Subdued. But that says subsumed. I don't know what that means. I guess going deep. You go deep, baby. Maybe there's a king around. I don't know if they're in their dark or light side yet. I don't know. But I think that they actually misused their power because they was trying to corrupt your numbers precisely right. They keep trying to corrupt your numbers. And this goes deeper than you see right now, my dear child, it said. I can't wait till you see this funny-ass movie that I've been building collective. And it's hard. It's hard to get it all to line up when you have to make little clip after clip. And then you got to find it all. And then you got to say, that looks stupid. And then you got to do it again. So yeah, this is harder than people realize. When you're using AI to build the funniest movie, hello. It's so hard, okay, collective? But you can do it, because I've been doing it. That's how I know. The Bardo, goodness gracious, and there's little bitty freaking skeletons all around the eyeball. That's an eyeball, it looks like. And it says the light, spaciousness, grace, forgiveness, and truth. So look, you tell the truth. Maybe in between the liminal, in between and transition. So maybe it's in somebody's unconscious thoughts at this moment. They're worried about a death. It says, look, it says torment, dislocation, hallucination, and transience. So I think maybe you're in an in-between. Maybe you're doing three things and you're not doing the right thing. I learned that. I've learned that. I gotta learn how to take this and switch it to that. That's what I'm doing, trying to, okay? So this person, I don't know if they, in their subconscious mind, if they are worried about something getting ready to happen. That's what I feel like it's saying, okay? And it will if they try to snuff your light out. Amulet, talisman, heirloom. I think that this man, this king or queen, it could be whoever it is, it might be, or you're a comedian or something, and maybe it says apocalypsis, maybe apocalypto, maybe you're scared that something funny's getting ready to happen, like a weird way. It's going to, it said. It's upholding tradition, protection, and honoring. So maybe this person never knew what that meant. Maybe they didn't realize that you're supposed to protect, if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to protect the person that you love. And right there is two hands. So look, two hands. Two right hands. Two right hands. See them? They're your two right hands, mans. Two right hands, ladies. Whatever that means, I don't know. Or you got a king right beside of you. Or something. I don't know. Or a queen, whatever it said. Oh, the womb and the belly. The belly. Somebody wants to put in your belly. Oh, no. It don't say it, Spirit. No. Don't say that, did it, Spirit? Something, I don't want to say it, but Spirit's making me. Somebody has a dead little king in their belly, it said. A dead baby in their belly. I done seen that twice. Twice I've heard that. Twice I heard it. It might supposed to have been a little reptilian kid, like a Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Capricorn. I don't know, but the divine creator told me that. Something told me that just now, okay? I'm scared it said that. I'm sorry. I don't want nothing to happen like that. But it already is happening to somebody, and they don't know it, okay? They don't know it, okay? Yep, the offering, the lover, and agape. What's that mean? It said generosity and donations because of your volunteering. Well, that's amazing. You can give me a donation through my Cash App, hashtag WVWINDSTAR, Wind Star, WV Wind Star is my name, okay? Or through PayPal, but I don't know if I have a PayPal card in it. I don't even think I do. But it's pound 25888. That's what the PayPal is. That's all I know. So anyway, this is connection, expansion, devotion, and all. So someone is going to be generous and give you a donation because you have made this person's heart to expand and their mind expand. And they are obsessed with you. It said indulgence, attachment, and obsessed. They're not obsessed, they just love you, it said. And it says your service and your reverence and your honor and your joy. You're a joy, and they love you. Well, I should be. My name is Little Sweet as Honey Joy, baby. That's what my name means. Little. My last name means little. Vaughn means little, the younger of. Back in the old days, that's what it meant. I can't help it that it's English. I don't want people to hate me that are of different beliefs and cultures, because we all need to learn to get along. It don't matter about colors or where you come from, because where you come from, you always learn along the way. There's other places that you didn't come from, but you learn a lot about, right? So don't hate them from where they come from. Like, I'm not a damn Nazi, even though people will say, your name is German Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. I didn't never hurt or kill nobody. My family, I didn't never know they did. So, I mean, people can say stuff like that, but don't let it bother you, okay? I'm not saying they did say that to me, but I know that's going to come. Because when you do something online, they hate it. It's the watchers that watch you that hate it, certain ones of them, okay? But you just got to learn it not to let it bother you, okay? So I don't pay no attention. They just say whatever they damn want to. I'm an Aquarius. It never has bothered me, like what people say. Okay. All right. Now, what are we trying to say, Spirit? Let me get some of mine, and then I'll pull out some tarot or some more of these in a minute. It said layers. So here's the mountain and the grass, and then here's another layer of dirt, and then here's a layer of coal seam, and then here's some more layer of more dirt or slate or something. I don't know what it is. But you have an heirloom that's old. Look at my heirloom that my mama give me. Look at my heirloom my mommy give me. Look at it. Do you love my Omega? Look. Do you love my Omega? Look at it. And it is worth money. I do know that. It's got jewels in the back. See it? It's got little rubies in there, and it's got a turquoise right there. See it? And this is old. And my mama, she wanted me to have it. My stepdad gave it to her, but she wanted me to have it. So these women, you used to wear these, and you would pin them on your dress back in the day, see? And I like that it looks like a map of like a world. It looks like a ball, like a world or something. That's why I like it. Okay? So let's put it up here. So you're going to receive an heirloom, okay? I think you might have an heirloom. And this heirloom that you have, it could be a book, but it could be something that you haven't put your hands on in a long time. There's a hand. Look, I thought there's only 2 hands out here, but there's 4 hands. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 hands. I don't know why I didn't notice them 2 hands. 4 hands, collective 4. And that's a left hand. So I got 3 right hands and 1 left hand, okay? Take the left hand, turn, it said, okay? So instead of going 3 rights, you might have to take 3 rights, and then on that left, you're going to find whatever it is that you're looking for. Okay, and maybe you did 3 things right, and you left 1 thing out, which was paying attention to the numbers, probably precisely correct. Precisely correct. So you will figure this out along the way. And I've been the guide along the way that's helped people And they're actually getting paid now. I'm glad I could do it. Damn, I'll be glad when mine comes in. I've did this shit longer than any damn body out here, you know. Apocalypto is coming, it said, layers deep. So there is, like I said, you're going to have to go layers deep. There's still something else layers deep. Maybe you just need to get authenticated. I already have been on freaking Elon Musk's thing, X. Like within 20 seconds, boom, I was authenticated with a blue check mark. So there's your proof. Now let's keep going. Comet? Oh, crystals, it said. What? Funny little Joker clown, it said. Funny little Joker clown now. The sun was trying to take down a star. Well, you can't, because when the sun goes down and the stars rise, some of these plants, like, they look dead, and like at night they just come back alive. How'd they do that? How did it do that? I don't know, but it does. But look how beautiful. Don't that look like real freaking morning glories? You know it does. So hit like. So you're going to see that you healed a drunk. Well, thanks. I'm glad I helped to heal you, drunk, okay? Whoever you are. Now, when the sun comes up, you quit getting drunk. That's good. As soon as the sun comes up, you shouldn't get drunk. You should wait to take you some drink when the stars come out. You know, and just drink one or none. If you had a bad addiction to alcohol, quit doing it of the morning, okay? And you'll get the shakes like this. Some people do that, and I've seen young men do that, and it'll break your heart. But, I mean, they're going to have to be their own witness and heal that. I mean, you can watch. That don't mean you're going to get healed. You have to put forth the effort, okay? Oh, look how that card's flipping. Well, look how that card's doing when you can't see it. It let go. It was a ghost. It was a ghost. I said, look at that card. It was sitting on the side of the table like this. You couldn't see it, but I was trying to let you see it. And then I flip it, and it's a ghost. Ooh, a ghost is coming, it said. So the direction of ghost is the stream. That is, yes, it's me, my dear. Is that you, dead ghost man? Are you in the stream talking? Hey, I didn't know you could, okay? But they can. So, So you need to accept and realize that you've been shown grace and ghost. Is that you, spirit ghost? Yes. And it's saying that maybe it's saying that there is a king, a man around that does something at night, and you do something at day. And maybe, just maybe, if you do a switch around and you, Star, do it at night, and they, Leo, do it at day, then maybe, just maybe, precisely right, your numbers will go up again. Well, donkey, it said. Oh, ain't that something? It's a donkey Democrat around. I'm playing. Let's keep going. Ooh, let's keep going. What? Interpretation? It said a donkey would. It looks like a damn donkey, a long distance, an old donkey. I said a donkey, and it looks like a donkey. So you know the one, the ghost one. It's me, don't you? Because every time I say it, it just gives it to me. So the ghost at the long distance, oh God, they're like, we're going to leave you alone. We like you feeling like you're an outcast. And you're like, did you notice that this whole time I've interpreted this whole time? Dude, yes, it's me, my dear. I'm not scared of that. Do you think if you leave that I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing? No. Nobody told you to leave. That would be, if that feels like drawing on your heart to leave, well, leave. That's fine. It's not going to kill me, okay? But sleepwalking. So this person, they're layers deep with ghosts walking into their energy at night for outcasting you. for outcasting you and doing something to make you be in the in-between continuously. And that donkey Democrat is going to get kicked in the donkey nuts. Okay, so authenticity, the divine leadership, your service helps people wake the fuck up and realize what they're good at. So I'm good at finding what's mine and what I writ. I'm good at that. And this ghost is good at coming around me at all times. It's not going to stop doing that because my granddaddy died on me. So I told you a damn ghost would come out, and it did. Look, a donkey come out and a ghost. Yep, just like sideways come out. And who the hell is this? ZZ Top? I don't know. Sideways, somebody's coming sideways. Sideways in the unconscious, in the depths. Read between. They're in the transition realm. So somebody is going to sleepwalk in the ocean. Somebody's going to sleepwalk and walk in the ocean, it said. And then they're going to drown. That's why ghost showed itself. Yeah, they must be drunk. They had to be drunk and go to sleep to be sleepwalking and not know it and wake up dead in the ocean. That would suck. Don't do it, Spirit. Spirit, why'd you say that? Well, I don't know, but the Holy Arch said so. The Holy Arch. Oh, the tent vacay at the ocean, it said. This is going to happen to somebody when they go to the beach. I don't know why it's saying yes, but it is saying yes, my dear. We know that it's going to happen to this fella or this gal, whichever one, it don't matter, okay? Whichever one the story's for, we don't know until we know, but right now we don't know. So now I'm not using your new ones. Now we will see what. Hang on, let me get some more of these. I like using my oracles, and I love my freaking thing with its giant toenails. And I made this card and a Bigfoot card today. My father-in-law died. When I picked up that he was died, that somebody's going to go to a wake. And it was us. And that day that I made that freaking gorilla-looking card wherever it's at. I'll show you if it comes out. And I made this one. But he was getting my attention that day. He did that. His spirit ghost did that. An angel in heaven watches over you daily. Look at that. So this ghost is your angel in heaven that watches over it. They ain't in heaven. They're around you. They're around you. And an awkward man. They might have been an awkward man in life. Here's the knowledge. A fated situation, it said. Sagittarius. Your faith can move mountains and you're balanced and ready to love again. So, amulet. What else does it say? Habituation. A habitual drunk. That says habituation. The medallion in this comic clown says drunk. So there's a habitual drunk or a habitual offense. This goes layers deep. They went on a long distance and now they're an habitual offender. Why in the hell don't you listen? I pray that my kids listen to me is all I know. So there's some sort of heirloom that you might have. Something that's unknown becomes known. This person might have done something like they might have killed somebody and you don't know it. I don't know what it's talking about. They might have hit somebody walking on a road, it said. They fell asleep. I don't know. And this angel in heaven knows it. And they watch over you. So it must be somebody they knew. This shit goes layers deep. Okay? Whatever it's talking about. Don't you be getting pissed off at me. I don't know what it's talking about. So I have no clue. Look at that. Look how that cord laid. That down cord is laying like this. Look. See, I can stick my finger under it. See that? Ghost did that. It slammed it right under that knowledge like, see? Shine bright. Thanks for that, Spirit. I hope you'll hit like. If you appreciate me, you would. Or you wouldn't leave. That wouldn't scare you when I say that. People like that, there's something wrong with them. Okay? All right, well, okay, so you're going to see there is a comic been laughing their ass off. Every time they come in my direction, they just think it's so funny. And they're like, I hope you accept this money that I give you. We will, okay? Fight for yourself now, little donkey. So maybe someone is feeling alone and like an outcast. And you're having to fight for yourself now. Okay? Or you're feeling alone because you need to talk about this. Okay, whatever the bad or wrong that you did, you need to talk about that with somebody. Somebody that you trust, an elder in your family. Do you have that? I'm sure you do. I'm sure that you still need to enjoy life. Nobody's going to outcast you if you're by yourself. Okay? You might have elders that'll help you in your life, and they won't do nothing but try to help you, okay? And it said you're going to be made famous from your true story. Look, your authenticity shines through and through. There is a king, that benevolence, they see and they love what you did. That they know that you're the true leader. That helps other people be famous. When you teach them, you gotta make your story. I make my story. See, I made my story, sis. I made it. That's why it says that, okay? So there might be a Sagittarius that walks around you that you don't see anymore. This is somebody who is probably your same age, since that creature got higher like that. And they're only wanting to come around you because they was the one who wanted you to feel like a fucking outcast. And the ghost that something happened to, they wanted them to. And they want you and whoever you're in a relationship with to feel like that. But now they want to come back in and they want to enjoy life with you only because of all this big fight that you've had to go through and endure in this whole time, ever how many years it's been. And they're only wanting to come around you now because they know you're going to be famous from your true stories, which is something about your native heritage. A Native American, well, that don't mean you have to be a damn Indian. That means your family's been here since either the first batch that come in to America, or the second batch, or the third batch. That's how far I go back. I've linked all the way back to 1633 in America. My family, my roots, that's why I know what that means, me. Okay? And my grandma that's dead that told me all these those scary tales, and her husband died on me, my great-grandma. I know she has Indian in her, because just how she looked. And my grandma that's living, My only one that's still living. I know she got Indian because her damn name was Woods, and she looks brown. She looks like brown, not white, but like brownish, okay? But I can't link all their freaking family. I did through my daddy's, though, through my dad's, okay? And, which of course is white. I mean, white from Europe. So don't hate me because my family come from, that ain't all my freaking family. Because when you go to search in your legacy, okay, your mommy and daddy, and then you was born, okay? So then you got to link their mommy and daddy and their mama and papas on both sides. You get it? And then you got to know their mommy and daddy's names. And if you don't know that, you ain't going to find out all that shit. That's all I can tell you, okay? So there is an angel in heaven that is helping you to fight for yourself now. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the night, okay? And wake up. Wake up. And don't misuse of power. Don't misuse your power. Okay? And I'm authentic. I'm not misusing my power, okay? And so I wake up people to what's really happening in the world. What's this say how? I like this creepyton look. Getting sucked through a portal. I love this creature look. So someone is going to get sucked through a portal, it said. Through a portal of balance and love. Or something that you did, something that wasn't known becomes known along the way. Well, like I told him, when you walk in my energy, I'm going to pick up on what you was hiding. It don't matter who you are. Okay, and Sagittarius, there's your bow and arrow, and right there's Sagittarius, there's another damn arrow, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrows. Now, what the hell you think about that? And then we got 2 tents. So both of you all are Native Americans. That's how you're going to be famous, okay? You're going to figure this out, all right? So let's keep going. Sweet dreams, my pretty. So look. So trick or treat. So someone thought they could trick you, but you was treating them with your light, fun energy. They thought they could bring you down, Well, little funny clown cat. It's a little funny clown cat. Thought they could bring you down. Remember, everybody that you try to trick and fool, you evil witch, woman in the background, or man, warlock, witch or warlock, whichever one you are, and you think that you can trick people, you're going to get shown the light. They're going to get shown that that they're a fraud when they thought they could trick you out of any fucking thing. And if you know any evil witch that's been trying to come through your dreams and fuck with you, you need to learn how to talk to that witch in your dreams and say, fuck you. So I think this person's trying to start a fight with you. And we don't give 2 shits. We're leaving it like that. She can fight herself. And you're clairaudient. And this is sometimes the gift of clear hearing. You may hear people saying whole sentences or the thoughts of those individuals. And in the spirit world, you will hear bells and ringing and buzzes in your ear, or like a train, like doo doo, and that could mean that your blood pressure is raising, or it could mean that there's a witch coming around. Hear me? And like you will get like my kid one day. My Sagittarius kid, I knew he had a wreck before when he was getting off work, and he did. I called him, couldn't get hold of him, Called my husband, and then my husband said, yep, he just had a wreck. And I said, I knowed it. And he's in a straightaway, ain't he? Yep. And that's how I knew. And I mean, that's what clear hearing is. So we can clearly hear that you're a witch and nobody wants you over here. or your treats. Don't take her treat. It's a fake. It's a scam. Don't take her treat. Don't take her treat, Spirit said. Don't do it now. Now look. Interpreting. They wanted you to fight. See, fight for yourself. They don't like that you're that you're without them anymore. That's all it is. And they're wanting to fight with you from a long distance, and we ain't doing that. And angelic number 840, this spirit threw a cup in the floor at 8:40 p.m. one night. That's why I made this card. And this means personal power and inner strength and confidence. A close association with wealth and professionalism and authority. So this person is jealous because you are a person of authority and they ain't. See? Because you are highly respected and adored, and you've helped others to realize how to remember where they come from. So your heart is pure and honest and open. And they can say that you're goofy, but you're authentic. You're authentically respected and adored. And every time these witches try to come in and mess up your good energy that helps other individuals, they only get told on. That's the funniest part. They always get told on. Ain't that funny, Collective? I love y'all too. And look, precisely right. They were casting spells under the moon so they can embezzle your work. How much longer do they have to know that whose work gets embezzled? Whose work? Pam's does. W.V. Winstar. So you people should take down the corrupt individuals instead of targeting ones that was living from their heart. Why don't they do that? All I know is the Bardo. I'll know when they're down, when they're bad, when they're doing their damn bad meanness. And they're casting death spells under the moon. I'll know. I don't do that over here. I warn people something might be getting ready to happen. That didn't mean that I was casting a fucking spell. My granddaddy died on me. You know how many witches out here that says that shit? If they don't have the gift of clear hearing, they only got sucked through the portal mind, listening to me. And I told them, I said, don't you do that. And now they're gaining respect when they say, when they tell their collective a lie. Well, we realize that you are a tricker. You ain't going to get treated good when you come in my energy. Because you was trying to put an accident on a child. You're going down. I don't do that. No, I don't do that. You're a witchy woman. You're a witchy man. That's all you are. If you go around embezzling from people at their job, you're fucked up. Don't do that. So this bitch is trying to embezzle from you once again. Or embezzle from money from your work. Pay attention and look at that shit. She's stealing money from somebody's check somehow. So, take that fight to court and make them do tests and all. Whatever that means. Okay, Collective? Thank you. I thought somebody stole my light just then. A little tricky witchy. Whatever you're doing, you're getting watched. And they're jealous because maybe you're a person that has support from your family members and you're blessed to have a stable family. Look at that. They're so damn jealous. But they didn't want you. Whoever you are, whoever this damn witch woman is, they didn't want you. They didn't want you. They wasn't realizing they were blessed to have a stable family. And that they had built a stable family. No, they wanted to go around tricking people, tricking and giving it up and all this shit. Now, going blabbing to all these other people about their problems. And now that's why. That you won't have your stable family, witch. You did that to yourself. I did. And so, every time you poke your nose over here, I'll tell you. Okay? You should have been not so open with individuals that didn't really care about you. These people you think is your buddies and you go tell them shit, they ain't your damn buddies. I'm letting you know that. It says, let yourself be open and life will be easier when you learn who you are. Okay? Now, if you're like goofy and you don't know the difference in what I'm talking about, it's never going to be easier for you. You'll understand. Okay? And you will understand I was the guide along the way this whole time for many people out here. Why do you think that I told you that they will be tricked with death? They're going to be tricked with a death because I told them when you come and you steal from my work, you think you're going to be famous, and you did get famous from saying you had the gift of sight, you fake-ass tarot readers. I ain't jealous of not goddamn one of these ones I've talked about because I caught them. I caught them coming in. And now they creeping around, got all kinds of subscribers, but YouTube's going to slap the shit hell down out of them. Yeah, they will eventually. I'm not jealous. I don't want nothing you got, but you wanted something I had, which was my power of knowing when it happens. And I know you don't. I know you don't. I know some of you all that are Muslims in America, and you're all about, I'm just going to keep that quiet. I wish that Trump would get these fucking frauds and send their ass back to their country. Get them the hell out of ours. They make money, but we can't. President Trump, take them the fuck out of our country. I didn't say kill them. I said take them out of our country. I'm glad you're all doing that. Somebody's about to have a fucking accident, and here's the accident's going to happen. You wanted to lie and say you know about all this? Now there's an Egyptian god that is going to come, and you're going to hear a buzz in your ear, witch. And then when you have that buzz in your ear or bell in your ear, then this stems back from your lineage, which your lineage was slaves, it said. And you got tricked into getting some money, it's a trick. They got treated to go after somebody who had a stable family to steal from their goddamn work. You did that to me. Proof is in the pudding. There's your goddamn pudding. Rich people, y'all should have helped me. Okay, now you're going to realize gathering all these others to witness a burning at the cross. Well, some of you, your lineage goes back to when they was burning the damn witches. And before they did it at Salem, Massachusetts. They did that in Europe, okay? Tricky witches, they didn't know that. And young Viking warrior. Oh, so maybe you are a young Viking warrior and you're building your stability back. And you have support, and this person is going to get burnt because they tried to sacrifice a young man in your life, woman, man that has you're blessed to have a stable family. They tried to kill your kid. It said it. That's why you're going down, bitch. You're going to go down for that, bitch. Whoever you are doing that. And you put the curse in 2024, you're the dragon. And you put the curse on yourself when you embezzled from a work in 2024. Or if they did this to your work, okay, collect it. So, oh, yeah, look, there's your scissors. Scissors. This person was scissoring. They was scissoring with somebody through the portals. Through their portals, they was scissoring in the portals. The witch is in the LG community, okay? So this is the witch that's why this bitch got money somehow. And when you find out this bitch tricked you this whole time, what are you going to do in? What are you going to do in? When you get all this proof and tests and everything you need, what are you going to do in? Of whatever, because somebody is trying to test your patience. She's going to get all the testing right back to her. And she's going to fail, whoever it is. They're going to fail. They ain't going to be able to survive it. Okay? The curse. They ain't going to be able to survive the damn curse. And look at all this shit that pulled out. What's this one? Layers deep, monkey see, monkey do. Planet of the apes, toot, toot, toot. So maybe these see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Somebody was, I'm not speaking evil. I'm saying what's going to happen. That's not speaking evil. With witches steal and they embezzle, well, they're a monkey. They see that they like them little monkeys that hide their eyes, they hold their ears, and then they hold their mouth like this. They're like that. I don't have to say I stole from you. Nobody said you had to say it. Nobody said you had to apologize. Spirit said they're going to pay you back. Because there is ancient text that I told you that some of you all read from that you ain't even understanding it. I'm going to keep it like that. Gnostics, mystics, okay, shit like that. White. It's not a joke, okay, and it's some black woman up here. That's why this witch looks black. That didn't realize that the ancient text, I told you that my lineage stems back that. I bet it'll be traced all the way back that far. I bet it already is traced back all that far. My cards prove it, okay? My cards will keep proving it. Listen to your soul. Do you know how to listen to your soul and know when death is coming? Really, do ye? Really, do ye? Now, all them times, did you ever have proof or just bullshit? Blowing smoke up people's eyes? Yeah, we know that they do that a lot. We know they do that a lot, and your third eye is open. And you have visions during your meditations. See, this witch, she's not as ancient as you are. The one she stole from, the true story from, okay? And she didn't realize that you know how to manifest your dreams. Because if you didn't, they wouldn't have stolen from you. Do you get it, witch? So this witch is going down because the Holy Ark of the Covenant said so. The Holy Ark of the Covenant is with me. I done told you that. They know this, okay? Collect model. So someone loves you. You look like a model. Or maybe you're going to get a job to be a model. Or maybe somebody, since it said stars and you're watching me, maybe you got fired and you was disrespected because you wasn't a little skinny bitch back in the day. They didn't like you because you was a little bit heavier. We don't give a fuck. There's still girls that's chubby can be models, okay? And I don't know what it's talking about, but that's what it said. And black sheep. Or you might have said something because you're a comedian and it was funny and they took it the wrong way. If you can fire people for what they say and they can't do their job of being on TV anymore, why in the fuck can't you do that on YouTube then? They'll go around blabbing and stealing from your work. So, now what about that, Pickles? That's your proof that this is linked. All this is linked. And all his stories are linked to more than just myself. I know that. I get it. That's because I catch criminals for you and me, see? And that's why we're outcasted, I guess. Okay, but they didn't realize that they got a generational curse to break with you now. Whoever you are that had to endure these people. That's the generational curse that they're going to have to break. And I don't know if they can do it. Aztecs. Look, the Vikings and the Aztecs. There's something in those ancient symbols. There's something in them ancient symbols that that will lead to wealth, I guess. The young Viking warrior's hand symbol. A young Viking warrior's hand symbol. And then there's going to be like a sheep or a goat or something. Or maybe they make like a dragon and you're going to find this on some rocks. When you're going walking and the holy walking. What is them, Mormon boys? When they're going walking, they're going to see this. Like on them rocks. These Mormons. So I don't know what it's talking about. Why it said that, but it did, okay? So are you aware that you are in an ancient's energy right now? Are you aware? I'm in an ancient's energy too. And I'm an ancient. I'm an ancient soul, it said. Keep on healing all humanity. You go layers deep. And every one of these people that try to take from your hands, it's saying, they all got an evil eye pointed at you right now. What's that mean? Famous. That's all that means if you got an evil eye. That ain't doing nothing. That's not going to release or do anything about a curse. You have to have black obsidian. Okay? Evil eye, that just means people are looking at you. That could be they're looking at you, upon you with, what's that called? Like they covet whatever you are, they covet it. And that you have to cut off at. I forgive you for stealing. That's why I'm able to read these stories and I don't get mad, see? But when you steal from me, you're going to get mad in your readings for 5 years. Because that's the curse on the cards. It said generational curse, I told you. Now they see, now they understand, okay? Alright, and they're going to get burnt like they wanted you to burn. They wanted you to burn, but they wanted your soul. They wanted your hot and spicy soul down. They was wanting to take you down, take a star down. No, that star still shines brighter than you. The one you try to take down still shines brighter than you. So I love you, Collected. Don't let it bother you. And they're realizing that you're like a true God that rules. Yes, it's me, dear, the true God. It's me, dear, the true God that was there to release all these slaves from bondage. Oh, Yahweh, well, Yeshua said it. Look, this stems back to this angel is the true God that rules. And somebody's linked all the way back to the cross. And I said that from the get-go before I ever did draw any of these cards. I said that on my old tarot reading. Yeah, I did. And I knew that I was linked to communication, symbols. And it said, I'm secretly watching your every move on your social media platform. I love the way you do everything seamlessly, effortlessly, Pound Star Oracle. You're the true God that rules all of humanity. Well, thanks for that. No, I know who the true God is. And I don't want to be looked upon as that. I just want to be looked upon as, I know a ghost is trying to tell you something right now. And all of heaven is fighting for you right now when you're asleep. When you're asleep, we're walking in secretly, watching every move that's made behind your back. We watch everything that's done, everything that's said about your children. We watch every time they steal. We watch it all. Oh, and you're going to receive justice for this. You are divine justice. You receive justice already from stealing from somebody's life, it said. Witch, warlocks, whoever you was doing that, and whoever you was that was trying to stop us normal people from becoming greater than we are now. Whoever you are did that. Oh, blame it on yourself, they said, okay? Blame it. You have to blame it all on yourself as usual. We have to blame it all on ourselves as usual, okay? But the kitchen wits, they said, later I'll pray that all the voodoo really gets to you. I told you it was a dark witch. See, why don't y'all believe my eye? Told you it was. It's a damn voodoo witch. Did you cut off doing your voodoo? Did you? Did you cut off doing your voodoo? Well, your voodoo would be acting like you knew when death happened, when that is something that not many people have. Even mediums don't. So why did you think that you could mock that witch? Why'd you think that? Huh? No, really, think about that a minute. No, really, let's go back. How far? Let's go back how far? Let's see. Who died on you, witch, black, that did that? I'm not judging you. I'm asking you a question. Your collective should know that. If you're famous, this is true. This is in your story, just like it is Pam's. To know death happens, just boom, like that. Well, if it is, then tell how in the fuck that happened to you. But you didn't, because you know it's a fake-ass lie. And it'll be linked right back to you was watching my ancient text this whole time. They know that your IP address does that. You think these big people like Google and YouTube and all them don't think it? I don't. They know I know all this. They know this is mine. They know who the lion king of the jungle is over here. They know who the lion queen is. They know who it is, okay? So, where's all my lionesses at? Huh? Where are all of our lionesses at? Where's all my lions at? Where's all the lions at, it said. Where's all these liars at, it said. These ghosts said. Where's all these liars at? Look at all these liars around, it said. It said, they know when a death happened. But the divine creator knows it's layers and layers deep of fake-ass people. Of fake-ass people that sees everything that one person creates, and then they all come and they all want to do it. But now, don't you speak no evil. We didn't. We're telling you that's how it's layers deep. God said layers deep. They'll see what you're doing and they want to recreate it. Layers deep. Monkeys deep, it said. They're all doing the same shit. Monkey see, monkey do. I didn't say you're a damn monkey. I said you do like a damn monkey. You see what they doing and you do it. Well, let's do something new. Let's do something different. How about that? And here comes the reptilian. And I told you it's down reptilian before I ever did the reading. I was telling you when I made this. See, that's my gift. So where's my good opportunity of money and news? Where's that at? It should be pouring in since all three of these cards said it's going to. It's going to, okay? Proof is in the pudding. I know what that means. I know what that meant. I told you. When my father-in-law died. I know what that meant. Pentagram. Pentagram money. Huh. Walking out of the dark into the light. Look at that. So this person, this witch is going to see, they're going to be bombarded with some dark energy coming back to them. It's coming back to them, I told you, because wisdom and secrets and spirit of the dead said so. So all these lionesses that was lying and acting like they were the truest God in town. And they're like 22 or something, or 24. And then they said they know when dead happened. No, you didn't. Not everybody has that. Let me tell you once again. Fucking mediums, they don't even have that. What are you talking about, toenails? What are y'all talking about? For real, let's get for real with the program. You ain't gonna come lie. My mother will attest to it. She knows for a fact that I'm not lying. She knows that my granddaddy died on me, and my grandma does. It's still alive. So do you have anybody to attest for you to who died on you? Do you have that gift? That gift ain't given. You have to receive that gift when they die and they walk to heaven. Don't you get it? Who's the true God? Who's the outcast? Me. They outcasted me for this, but now all these fucking women are saying it, and they got famous. They get money. They get money. They said they're a Native American, but they wire stuff on their head like they're a damn, what's them people called? Them people that wants to say death to America. You're not a Native American. Okay? And that's how you're going to realize all this, YouTube. And you'll realize the money blessings, well, it said it's mine. 22, that said it's mine. Where do they live at? Do they even know? Elon Musk knows. He knows where I live. So when you lie, he knows, okay? Oh, writing. Unmasked. There was three. 3 of them. It was casting spells, embezzling from your work, trying to steal your opportunities away. But what's going to happen? You're going to have to learn that, your feelings is going to come back. They're feeling that my vision is true. It was this whole time. You're going to feel some ancient shit coming into your energy, and it's some dead people. Now, this ain't to my collective. Don't get scared. This is to these witch warlocks, okay? That was playing voodoo on us, and they're all jealous of your looks and your visions. And the cops are watching you all, you illegal aliens that gained wealth from Americans, and your eyes is getting shipped back to your continent. Their eyes is getting shipped back to their continent because, look, they didn't realize what an empress was, a loving, caring mother, wife, friend. You birth creation. We are the creators that creates life. I'm that. See? So they're going to have a vision of their self. They're going to have a vision of what's going to happen to their self. I'm going to give them that. That's the only vision they're going to get. I'm going to give them that. Spirit's going to give them that, okay? It said so. Spirit's going to give them that because they wasn't wanting to be natural and unique by themselves. They don't know how to do that. Okay? And, they was claiming that I took from them? No. So whoever it was stealing, and they was claiming it as we stole, they're getting blurred out. And they got unmasked today, and I know your names. And Bella, my dog. Oh, look. Look. So, wealth is coming. Wealth is coming because you've been a friend to many people out here, and they all stole from you. You stole from my mind time and time again, and that's why the blessings has to come back to the natural, unique woman on her own that did all this. Her visions are true. She prophesied something that's happening in your life. And these karmic women that act like they're so grand and they know all this shit and they don't know jack turd nothing, or they wouldn't have been stealing. Okay? You're going to have to endure something here soon, and you're going to have a lot of money to pay back for driving in and then just driving right back out just as fast as you did, Spirit said. Look, West Virginia Windstar, huh? Spiritual enlightenment to others. Look at that. So you're a sight to see. Libra, look. Libra, and we not let the behavior of these others destroy our inner peace. Because we're still doing it. We're still doing it online. And Sag and Libra was the only ones that come out, okay? And that's all I know, and I don't want to do it no more. You're highly protected by the divine. And we do protect ourselves because people always do and will take what you built. They will try to move you out of what you built. And God will move you right on down. You think you're going to get a friend that loves you and marries you, which woman? You ain't. You ain't going to get that. That's the curse because you were stealing from a wife, a woman that you was jealous of, that you admired. You had to admire it or you wouldn't have been a thieving from it, okay? So now you see. Now you're going to receive a message from out of nowhere. Darkness. You helped them come out of darkness, see? A manager of a company So somebody might want to manage you. Well, that's good. You're going to have to manage all that money blessings coming into me. Going to be so much. Going to be so much coming in. It's artwork. Left hand, remember? We only have one left hand out of the 4 right hands it showed us a while ago. Now, there's your other left hand. Now, look. So, somebody in the left wing. It's a woman that come into our country illegally, I believe, okay, President Trump? A black. Because up here it says, they outcasted you, and now this generational curse, they ain't going to know how to break it. You're going to have to left along everything you stole from our hands. That's how you... But that ain't all. You're going to have to own up and cough up the money, it said. And then you might see that beautiful growth. True growth from your hands. When you truly do it from your hands, you'll grow in your life. You might not grow online like making money because you have these left hands that are jealous, that don't let your work get around because they think that you're a right winger. I didn't vote for no goddamn body my whole life. President Trump knows this. I was going to go vote for him, but I didn't. I stayed and prayed that he would get it. Because how can we keep giving these people all these free welfare and food stamps and y'all bring them in by the fucking van loads, bus loads, and dump them out? And that's allowed? I don't believe in that, and I'm going to leave it like that. So I don't believe that you have a right to take from our money, our wealth, and destroy our inner peace. You're going to get destroyed, and you're going to see it. President Trump loves what I do. And he needs my eyes. My eyes has told him a few times when something was going to happen. You're protected. Don't worry, President. And I know that you're taking these individuals out. These little Enoli badger thieves. I know you are. Thanks. Nice seeing you. Nice knowing you. They're going to get, stick them up when it's cold, dark, crisp, in the nighttime. That's when you're going to have to left, it said. You're going to have to leave at night. Yeah, for you did something to West Virginia WinStar now. Everybody knows it online. Rich stars know it, okay? And you women that wear them things on your head, you like them men to beat you and stuff in them other countries? We don't like that here. And you're not going to steal Jack Turd shit from us, okay? Why you wear them things on your head? What's that shit called? They're Muslim, and they're playing like they was playing like they're Christian. If you watch a woman and they're like, they're gonna die, they're gonna die, they are gonna die. That little girl that said that, okay? And she's black. She wears this towel, this thing on her head, because she's a Muslim, and they want to kill Americans and steal and take, and that's what's going to happen. Because she should have enjoyed life and learned to be herself instead of trying to play like she was me. Okay? That part was for me. I forgive you. Now, President Trump and then ICE is going to come take them out. That's what's going to happen. President Trump's going to take them out. Now, let's push all this shit up here. Okay, like this. Push all that shit up there. When are they going to get it? See, Aquarius knows how to show the real her. Because I'm a fucking Aquarius. I pour the water and I know when death comes. And if you're a little black girl that's Muslim and you're an Aquarius, that didn't mean you had that gift. That don't mean you have that same gift. Do you get it? Mediums don't have that gift. I'm higher than a medium. See? Proof is in the pudding. But we see that if you say something, they take it and run. And that's our gift. That's fine. That's fine, but really are you highly protected by the divine? It said Archangel Yahweh was right here in this reading. It done said it. Because it is. Because he is. Because it is. Because he is, okay? Because it is. Because he is. We done knew is. Thank you for that, Jesus. It said, hold your vision, we will. Hold your vision, we do. Fix the moon. They're fixated on you.
That's the only one we're getting. Yep, they was fixated on you. But look at that. A new start is coming. New moon. Well, tomorrow's the new moon. 14th. Tomorrow's the new moon. Hold your vision. Your new start is coming. Well, thanks. I'm glad that y'all finally listened to the truth. It took a long time. It's taken a long time for my visions for you to see it. But now you see it, don't you? But if you want some new energy and you want some more ideas you can steal, then you're going to have to quit doing all this karmic ass shit. That's what God wants you to know. If you want all this new and you want all this and you want to steal all the time, well, you still have to own up, just like I have this whole time. So this is a karmic man or woman who is trying to steal your new start away from you, and we don't care about you. We don't care that you are a karmic. It said they're going to get locked behind the iron rooster. They mess with a rooster. I'm a rooster. And we always tell you, of the morning, I'm year of the rooster if we was Chinese, but I'm not Chinese. And the film industry, look, so somebody is going to be locked behind bars. They ain't going to be able to travel anymore. For fucking with your films traveling around the world. That's what it's saying. Yep, that's what it said. And a husband, yeah. The thieves up here, they are the ones that's trapped in the karmic shit. They're still doing karmic shit. Okay? And maybe the angels is going to bring you a new person to love, okay? But only after you get out of this karmic shit, it said. Okay? Pretty simple. Pretty simple, Pickles, it said. Now let's give you a letters. Letters for the collective. K. Karen, what's up, Karen? KTO. KTOU. KTOU. I got a dead dog named Katie. And she looks like yes. That's Katie. I love you, Katie. That ain't Bella. Because Katie was little like this. And Bella's so big, her head would be over top of this right here. And she was like a miniature. What is that dog, Bo? What Katie was? What is that? Boston Terrier, I believe. Boston Terrier, okay? So KTOU and Y. Oi. What did it say? ALLI. KTOU. You lie. You line. Oh, you aligns. Aligns. KTU lines and up, it said. You're lines and up it. You're lining it all up, it said. XG. What's that mean? I don't know yet. Hang on a minute. What spirit and another Y? Why do we need 2 damn Y's today, spirit? I don't know yet, but we'll see in a minute. And then we got BAI. And then we got R. And then we got F. The Blair Witch. The Blair Witch lines. Remember that movie, Collective? BAIR, BLAIR, the Blair Witch lines. Somebody, you might be connected to that. Your husband is connected to the Blair Witch lines. Yeah, you, it said. The one that was stealing from our true story. And somebody said, your ex is Gaby. Gay Blair, it said. Whatever that means. Gay Blair, whoever that is, okay? And Fair, and Lair. LAIR. They're wanting to get you in their lair. And then they're wanting to cut you out some lines of drugs. And then they want to elf you. But that's karmic. See, that's karmic, Pickles. Karmic. And by a
Somebody wants to buy you a liar. We don't need no, or a IR, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. Toy, 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 and koi, Koy, koi fish. And boy, you have a boy, a BOY. You're going to have a boy in your baby, it said. It's divinely protected. My visions is seeing it right now. You have a baby boy in your baby belly, it said. It's protected. And that one vision I had earlier at the front of the reading, don't pay no mind to that. That might have been for somebody that's older, that don't know that was happening in their belly, okay? Because I'm not going back and saying it. You'll just have to freaking rewind it about the baby earlier. I'm not telling you again. It's protected. Yours is. That's just a vision I had. That's an old. That must be an old from a long time ago that it was letting me see. Lynn Tyga, TGYA or TYGA, Tyga. Bouncy, 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 BOUN. I don't have a C, but remember, bouncy, bouncy, fun, fun, fun. Tigger. When my kids was little, I remember that song. Bouncy, bouncy, fun, fun, fun. A millionaire, police, and a lawyer, and a businessman, woman, and a mother that is got the eyes to see. I don't know if I'll add, oh, look. A mother, your business was hacked by the police. The millionaire trillionaire is letting me see this with my sight. And now we understand that the snake oil who stole and hacked from you, the lawyer knows all about it. Huh. Ain't that something? Ain't that something now, collective? That's what it said. Now let me give you a tarot message and then I'm done. I'm burning the damn hell up. I got to get out of this hot room. Lenny, I seen. I don't know, like some man named Lenny. Is that a man's name or something? Okay. Or it could have been Jenny with a G. Or a guinea, a chicken. I don't know. Now what are we going to do? Where'd them tarot cards go? Hang on a minute. Since it said Native American, let me use these Indian cards right here. Native American, okay? See what these say? Hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, hey. Hey, ya, hey, ya. I said, hey, hey, hey. I said, Spirit said death. Did you see how Spirit did that? So they know who it lays with. You know who it lays with, don't you? Death. Well, it has to lay on me. It laid on me before. So that's why it has to tell me this. And my granddaddy, one of them that died, did die on a 13th day. And I believe it might have been Friday 13th. I can't remember, but it might have been. But a transformation. So a transformation is taking place, or somebody is getting ready to transition. We'll see as the story goes along which one it is, okay? Visions of death. This was the last card I pulled, wasn't it? Or one of them. That lies with this mother. Death. And then we got defiance. Uh-oh. 9 of peace pipes. So 9 of wands. So somebody is going to defy death. Somebody thought that they could get out of death, dying. You can't. All of us has to, okay? All of us has to transform. Trust now. I know. Love and Justice and Trail of Tears. Look. You're going to find out that somebody was like, that shows like a general. Look, there's a general. And I've been having, I made a video the other day, like an AI video, and I ain't shown it to you all yet. But I said, my husband found an old CS belt buckle years ago. And I said, why did you give that away? And something told him to give it away to this man that he worked for. He probably might have got some money or something. I think he said he'd give it to him, but all I know is I made a video the other day and I said, welcome, traveler. And I showed that thing with this old scary video I'm making, but I'm trying to make it like an hour long. And it's not going to be like a normal movie you watch. But you'll see it's pretty good. Okay? But, I mean, it takes a while to build that. So don't get your hopes up and thinking I'm going to put it out tomorrow, because I damn well ain't. Because like I told you, it takes a long time to do that. You can't just go and say, boom, I'm doing it, and do it tomorrow. No, it takes a process, okay? When you're doing everything by your damn self like me, okay? When I got the extra time. 97. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven at a 7-Eleven, okay? At 9:13, you're going to see at a 7-Eleven something happen. Okay? Or it might be on September the 13th. You're going to see that somebody actually, you get out of death. Like, it might be like you're going down the road and you're crying about something, and all of a sudden a wreck happens and you're saved. Saved by the bell. That's what it said. You're going to be saved from that. And there was lots of people that died on the Trail of Tears, and them people is going to receive their justice on this earth somehow. I mean, not everybody's going to be millionaires. I'm not saying I ain't a millionaire. So, I mean, not saying that it can't happen, but I'm just saying not everybody can be. All right? But they did have a bird tribe. Okay? And a blue tribe and like the Cherokee. But you know how many tribes are in America? So many. And I think you're going to find out something through one of your grandmas. Like I said, you got to go search 2 or 4 of them, remember? And it's just a process. It keeps going back. And you're going to find out that somebody in your family brought justice to the Indians, okay? Somebody did that you're researching, okay? And that's going to help you more to be true, that your story is true. That's going to help you even more when you see this medicine wheel. Look, they were a shaman. They were a medicine man, medicine woman. And my grandma was instead. Because she helped deliver babies. Okay? And somebody turned her in. And they said, you got to go to Richmond and get your license, Reva. And she said, I quit delivering babies. I ain't going to do it no more. Because she didn't want to go do that. Because, well, I guess she didn't want to drive away from her house. I mean, she lived in Virginia, but it'd still be about 3.5 hours away, probably. So she didn't want to do that. So I guess this dead person said, all this crying that you've had to endure in your life, you will receive your justice. Because the Thunderbird said so. The Thunderbird said so. And I told you my first car was a Thunderbird. And we kids, me and my 2 older brothers, we all had to share it. And my brother took a damn axe, and he's dead. And he took an axe, and he did chop that car up He did. And he was very, very mean. There he is. He was mean, but nice. But you wouldn't want him to cross him. Anybody from my town knows who that man is. That he was nice, okay, but that he was just on drugs, and that's why he did that with that car that day, okay. And the cops come. We had about 12 or 15 cop cars sitting there that day, and he took that axe and was swinging it. And he said, "You want it, you MFers?" And they said, "Stop." I said, "Quit doing that, Scotty, because your ass is going to be put behind jail bars a long time." And then he ended up throwing that axe over the down kudzu mountain. He threw it over the hill, and my mommy found it like 15 years later, okay? Part of my story is true, okay? The cops will tell you in Scott County, his name is Scotty. Ain't that funny? Now, let's keep going. 5 of Cups. Let me hide our ninnies. So, medicine wheel. This is like Wheel of Fortune, okay? So, when you're 50, because it says 10 and then 5. Well, 10 fives is 50, right? 5 times 10 is 50. Or 25. 25, 50. Okay? So maybe something about all that loss. But there's them cups that was holding them tears, okay? There's 5 jars full of tears. You've cried 5 jars full of tears on your path because you do and you are going to receive your justice. Because somebody in your lineage is and was on that trail of tears with all them poor old Indians crying, it said, okay? And then the Sia Medicine song. It says, "Grant our children life and happiness. Send forth good south winds." Send forth good south winds. I'm Windstar, told you. And it says, "Send forth your breath over the waters that our world may be beautiful and our people may thrive." Not just survive. We're survivors. We're meant to thrive. And it said, "Far off over there, Sun Father awakens." Remember, Sun pulled out. Sun Father. Lion Father. Sun Father awakens. And it says, "And climbs up his ladder, leaving his resting place." And it says, "May all complete life's long road, may all grow old. May our little ones know the sweet smell of the sacred breath of life. May all of our children have maize, corn, that they may complete their journey. Sit down, remain here. We give our best gift, our best thoughts. We inhale sweet smell of the sacred breath through our prayer plumes." That's amazing, Spirit. I didn't never hear that before in a long time. Oh, we didn't never hear that in a long time. No, we didn't. So all that loss, and maybe climbs up his ladder, leaving his resting place. So if you're worried about somebody that's dead, they done climbed up that ladder. They ain't at their resting place anymore, where they were laid to rest. They ain't there no more. Their soul transitioned to the other side. They're fine. Okay? We all have to face that one day. And we all have to face that one day, okay? And it says Chief of Pipes. So, hey, I hear my song. Do you see that you have a king chief in your tribe? And this king chief of pipes, they are kin of yours or mine, and they sing Day and night, open up your eyes, open up your eyes, open up your eyes and see that we are here with you indeed. And 21 is the world, and then you're gonna see horse thief got caught by an Indian chief. That's funny, look. At 7:21 at night, it said, at night, see the moon? The horse thief is going to get caught. At 7:21 at night, the old dead Indian chief that is kin to you or I is going to come in their world and going to rock their world for being a horse thief, stealing from your mind, stealing from a chief, stealing from a Indian chief's granddaughter, you or I, it said. And like the Indians believe that the turtle just crawled out of the damn ocean down here and it's just growed all its shit on the earth. They believe that, okay? I didn't say it the way they do, but you'll have to go listen to one of them old Indians and they'll tell you that story, okay? That's why Mother Earth is a turtle. Turtles all the way down. And the dead man tell me to listen to turtles all the way down, and that's how I know that about turtles. Okay? And somebody that was defiant is crying because they know that they come in and stole from your world, it said. And every time that you sing a song, you was granting every one of these, even the thieves, you granted them with you when you sang a song to them, it sent forth good south winds towards them, so the sun would shine. And now when I say I'm blowing your karma back, that don't mean it has to be bad. Some karma, you've built up good dharma, okay? But just like this little ghost card did that weird thing, and then that sunlight went like, pew, and it stuck up like that a while ago. I mean, something made it do that, okay? That's all I know. And it says 6 of Pentacles giveaway dance. So, somebody that was defiant gave away something that a dead person left you. It was somebody come in and stole it, it said. And there's the Thunderbird again. Thunderbird, 9 of Pentacles. And they can never take away your spirit that is very fortunate. This is like somebody who is independent, okay? So a lot of tears came forth for our independence in this world that we live in, America. A lot of tears to bring that independence, you know it? A lot of bloodshed. Yes. And then honor, 4 of Pipes. So look, your justice, your honor, your justice. Look. So there is a judge that honors you, it said. Thanks for that. Or maybe you're going to receive a judge. You might be going to win a freaking Charger. That's amazing, ain't it? 69 in a 49. Somebody might have been doing 69 when they're supposed to be doing 45. Okay? And they might have got a ticket. Well, you need to listen. Quit trying to defy your elders. Every time that you act defiant and you think that you're above the law, you get caught. Don't do that no more. You're not above the law of the land or the law of the sky. None of us are. You better be glad that you're still alive, it said. After pulling some of your stunts that you did, it said. Whatever it was, I don't know, but Spirit told me to tell you that. Polygamy, it said. So somebody out here, they might believe in polygamy now, but I mean, they must live in Utah. The polygamers live in Utah. And then it says wish card. They was wishing that you wouldn't be honorable and you would come and get out of your marriage and you come to them. And they wanted 3 or 4 or 17 wives and you as one too. Well, you ain't getting it, okay? But you ain't getting it, it said. But then we got 1 of cups and 2, the corn maiden. Look. What is this? 2 of cups? I don't see no damn cups on this, do you? 2 of cups, high priestess. Look, somebody was wishing that they could. This horse thief was trying to steal somebody's soul, their vessel. That's what it's saying. When you try to steal from my life, well, you wanted to steal my soul, and you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that, and this dead damn chief out here is going to come after somebody. They're going to smell peace pipe. You're going to smell like tobacco. And you're going to realize that my granddaddy, I know they had tobacco plantation. They had, not a plantation, but a big farm. Because he come in 1633 and had and give supplies to the Revolutionary War. That ain't a lie, horse thief. Horse thief, that ain't a lie. And you know how much money was made on the James River in Virginia, where my line came from, and then they migrated more west in the southwestern part of Virginia. Okay, but we come from there, where I just said. Okay, 02, 20, 02 or 20, it said. I got a kid that was born in 2002, okay? Corn maiden. So I think that you've been listening to your soul, and your soul is trying to call you back to where this Indian chief came from. Okay, I don't even think you know about it yet. You don't know about it yet, but you're going to realize that you was shielded and protected this whole time. I seen a panther in Virginia. And that was my grandfather, it said, that's dead. I thought it was the one that died on me, but evidently I don't think it is. That might be his family. It's linked to the Indians somehow. Okay? That's what it's saying for me. For you all, there's some maiden, some new person that loves you that's been wishing for you. Wishing for an opportunity with you, it said, okay? 021, it says. All right? So I had my kids in 2000 and 2002. Okay? But that's all I know. I don't want to do. Look, another ace. Ace of pipes. Do we got all the aces, Spirit? Probably. Look, there's the ace of pipes. Look, we got all of them. There you go. And there you go is Medicine Woman. Told you. Vision Quest I saw too. So you got every aces on the table. I love that, Spirit, that you put them right beside each other. Spirit put these beside each other just then. And then this one came, and then High Priestess, and then Shield, the other ace. So all aces. Truth, clarity, you're not confused. Protection, opportunity, money, you're not confused. Love, feeling new again. And you could be in in a marriage, and now, and it feels new again. It could be saying that opportunity. And then you got peace pipes over here, and this is ideas, new ideas. Um, a new way, new travel, a new creation. I mean, so, and then it pulled out medicine man. It pulled out that chief medicine wheel, and then here is medicine woman. So you're going to find out something about an Indian chief and a medicine woman in your bloodline, evidently. Okay? Something about their tribe was honorable, okay? And that's why they're helping you to bring your blessings, okay? Because there's the corn maiden. Well, that's Virgo the Virgin. That's when you harvest. That's when they used to make cornmeal in September, okay? In the harvest, okay? And maybe you know how to do stuff with roots and stuff, it might be saying, okay? You might know how to do stuff with roots or something. But that's all I know. I'm going to get off here, Collective. I don't want to do it no more. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I thank each and every one of you for staying here and listening, okay? And I'll see you later, okay? Have a wonderful day. Peace.